Hello and welcome to a Friday edition of CouchFunded. I'm George.
I'm Nate.
Yes, you are. And today we're going to review some things that came in the mail from our crowdfunding experiences.
Yes.
I think we both have Kickstarter projects today, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go first since mine is a smaller item. It takes less to open. Today I have Collecting the Art of G.I. Joe by Robert Carson Metaxas. This campaign had 334 backers, raised $22,556, all for an Art of G.I. Joe book. Now this is volume 1. I also backed volume 2, which should be coming in not too long from now.
In the not too distant future.
Yeah, so let's take a look at volume 1 before volume 2 even gets here. Here, go ahead and look at that. I'm going to read some more stats. So they were asking for $6,000. And they raised close to 23,000. Yeah, 22 and a half. Now this is all of the art from. Let's see, what years did this cover? I'm trying to remember if it's on here.
Definitely the early stuff.
Yeah, this is all the beginning of the G.I. Joe from 82 to something. 82 to 83, I believe. Now what they do is pretty amazing. This guy, basically for his hobby and fun, he gets old packaging and scans it and cleans it all up.
Yeah, so he's erasing
and restores it,
price tags,
taking off any scuffs, creases, price tags, and does as much restoration to the piece as possible.
Many of these.
Does this book just like?
Yeah, I had.
This is like a memory lane right here.
More than any other toy line growing up.
Now here's the funny thing: I didn't collect G.I. Joe at all. I didn't have any G.I. Joe.
And I didn't back this book.
And you didn't back the book, and I did. But I love the time.
The artwork's awesome.
Yeah, the time and everything behind this is what I really like. He leaves most of the text in place. Every once in a while, he'll take something off if it's.
It's interesting because
it's not needed.
Snow Job is still Arctic Trooper. I can't say that.
Arctic Trooper. So he has a regular name later on.
Yeah, and that's Commander Blood or something, and he's a mercenary. I didn't realize they didn't. Oh, it's Major Blood. Yeah, but he's just mercenary.
That's weird.
So this is before they had
full names figured out.
Well, I guess they. Yeah, like Gung Ho here it doesn't say Gung Ho. Oh, it says codename Gung Ho under Marine.
So he's a Marine with a codename. So it's not their name that's first; it's their.
Yeah, it says Snow Job, but it says Arctic Trooper first, which is interesting. I haven't looked at a package in years.
So now one of the nice things that this guy does on his regular website is he also sells posters, where you can get like a poster of all the first year of carded figures. We should mention that foil.
Yeah, the foil cover was a Kickstarter stretch goal.
Stretch goal, yeah. And so one of the cool things he does is he spot varnishes the posters, so the bubbles are shiny on the on the like posters and stuff.
That's cool. So it looks
like the bubble is the spot varnish. It's pretty nice. I don't have any of the posters because I really don't. I wouldn't hang that up because it's not like I don't really collect G.I. Joe, but I figured I'd get the books because it's cool enough to have for the art.
I had this helicopter. Always wanted this tank. Cheap, pricey. we were a bit poor.
Nice.
Still never got his tank ever.
So you can look this up. I had to actually typing it all in was weird because you have to spell out the G.I.Joe.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Just type in Robert Carson Metaxas or click the link on the wherever you're watching this, and you can go right to the campaign, and then you can find his website through there if you want to buy some more stuff.
It's a cool book. For me, I hate this kind of binding. I can't stand it.
See here, look at the campaign. It looked like a book.
Yeah, that's deceptive. But
when it showed up, I was kind of disappointed, and then I went back in and read, and I was like, oh no, I backed for that. Like
so you could have
like you could no you back for like you back for this. There is no version that looks like that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed because I wanted it to be that cool.
Because to me, it's all bowed out, and you want it to lay flat.
But for him, he wanted to do it where if you open it up, you won't lose any of the art that goes right to the edge.
Yeah.
So I understand why he picked it, but I really wish it would have been a regular book. Like when you look at this, you don't want to lose that.
Well, I'm not gonna hang that up and frame it or anything, so it's.
Yeah. I wish it were a real book. I hate this kind of binding.
Yeah. To me,
it looks cheap.
Yeah. But I mean, it's on good quality paper.
Yeah.
It's not like it. That's just personal preference, I guess.
That's same.
But even for like a soft cover book, I'd rather have a different binding.
I'd rather have a regular binding. But it doesn't stop me, and I definitely recommend it because it's if you're into G.I. Joe stuff, it's got a lot of cool stuff in it.
Because I like it when something's printed on the spine, so when it's on the shelf, you can see what you're getting.
I agree.
Anyway,
so let's look at what you brought in today.
What did I bring?
So you brought the
So bubble wrapped.
INVICTA Challenge, games about American heroes and leaders. Speaking of G.I. Joe.
Yes.
They were asking for $25,000, and they made $25,741.
So just barely.
Cutting it close. They had 235 backers. Wow, this is a huge...
It's big. It's heavy. Feel that. So I'm a
Wow.
little biased on this project because I used to work with the guy Jim Murphy that created this.
Oh, cool.
And he's a former Marine and obviously loves military stuff. And this is my first time seeing this, so it's a heavy box. Comes with a figure. Looks like a 6-inch figure.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So he said it was sculpted by 4 Horsemen, which, that's cool. Like 4 Horsemen stuff. It says retails $34.95.
Nice. Do you remember which level you got in at? $35?
Yeah, I think so. Just pretty basic. Whatever it took to get the figure.
Okay.
So apparently these are in Barnes & Noble already. So somehow they got them in there, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
So I think the whole idea is it's supposed to hopefully
Let me
teach
see the box.
kids some history lessons as well as having an action figure element.
Interactive game and graphic novel.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of choose your own adventure, but I don't really know. So most of the weight is books and map. With Nazis. 7 pillars of leadership. That's what INVICTA comes from.
INVICTA stands for integrity, nobility, valor, initiative, curiosity, tenacity, and accountability.
Wow, this is crazy.
Look at all this stuff that's in here.
So it reminds me, I don't know if you got things when you were a kid, like, I swear there are infomercials where you get like a binder of like airplane things or animal things. That's what it reminds me of.
It's like the Sweet Pickles bus.
So that's a lot of information right there. That's more than my brain can handle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole sort of how to play this game, and there's all these operation packets, and like,
Yeah.
Are you ever going to play this operation tactical game, or
Yeah,
did you get this for the figure?
I got it mostly for the figure. There's an app. Download the app.
Holy cow! Look at all
Top
this.
secret envelope. Another map.
That must be for the operations of the game.
So this is all based on, I think, World War II. A World War II story, true story of, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy on the cover. That guy.
So it's an actual dude.
Yeah. And it's a whole bunch of story, kind of comic book looking. A lot of text. It's for smart kids.
Let me look at this thing.
So the idea is obviously teach kids that decision-making skills, I think, and hopefully you get to I think it's kind of like choose your own adventure.
Yeah, like go to page 56 to continue the story.
And obviously you can fail, and I think I saw him getting blown up kind of in there. So
That's cool. It's a choose your own adventure army building game.
based
Book, game,
on,
app, and action figure. Well, let's review the action figure. Let's look at that.
based on real events. So this guy's kind of 6-inch action figure. I thought it was going to be a 3 3/4.
You know what's funny is I thought it was a 12-inch. Did they originally do a 12-inch on the last campaign?
No,
Or was
I
it always
thought
a
it was
6-inch? Because this campaign was actually run twice, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So
and it's cool that he
started halfway.
It's cool that he did it like the second time. It went all the way
Yeah.
through.
I think they reworked a couple things. Little backpack.
Wow, this is pretty cool. I like the level of detail in the figure is really nice.
Yeah, I think the gun's lacking a little bit on detail.
But is that what it looked like?
I don't know. It looks kind of kind of plain,
Huh.
but small.
I'll let you push that in. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Tough on the back.
How do you feel? You make figures?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a decent figure, for sure. It's kind of weird his shovel is attached. It gets in the way of articulation. I mean, he's pretty tight right now, so.
So do you buy a lot of
I
war
don't-
type
I don't
toys at
buy
all?
any anymore. G.I. Joe's not doing much,
Right.
and that's what I liked. I the crazy characters and stuff.
Okay.
So, and I mostly bought Cobra, so I was a bad guy.
Nice.
Evil.
Well, are you happy with your? If this was $35 in a store, you're good with this?
I think it's a lot of content for $35.
Yeah,
Like the figure itself, nowadays would probably be at least 15. I
Yeah.
would think. I mean, Marvel Legends are 20, so I would think this would be at least a $10 to $15 figure on its own. It's pretty much it's not quite a comic book, but it's a solid book.
108-page graphic novel with choose your own adventure format.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's a lot of content for $35. I don't know what the app is, but
And yours was shipping included.
Yeah.
So if you get it in the store, it was actually better to buy back the Kickstarter.
yeah,
Cool. Well, that's
can't
This
quite
is
get his
awesome.
gun in. I mean, quality seems good. Book feels like a comic book.
It's
pretty much.
nice. Yeah, it feels like a cool, like almost like a graphic novel, but with a little more text for
It's definitely not
getting into it.
cheapy paper or anything. It's good quality paper. To me, it's overwhelming. Like
Too much text for you.
for me,
Not enough pictures.
and for a little kid, I think to me it would be intense. But maybe they have a longer attention span than I have.
I doubt it.
And maybe the app makes it more fun and interactive kind of thing.
All right. Well, you'll have to play the app and let us know.
One
You'll
of
let us
these
know in the
days.
comments section. Or if you backed it, let us know in
Yeah.
the comments section. If you like the app and you played it, let us know if it's fun.
I mean, I don't know if the likeness is spot on. I mean,
Is it supposed to be this guy?
it's supposed to be that guy. Turnbull something? I can't remember his name.
I don't know. Looks like him, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like a guy in an army outfit. I don't know much about it. I don't buy a lot of army figures, though.
I mean, it looks well painted.
All right.
It feels like good quality. It doesn't feel like
Doesn't look like a dollar store toy. It looks
Yeah.
like a real action
it
figure. Like
actually-
that's a full-on toy.
yeah. And I was concerned about that when I first, because they showed prototype images, and you never know how things are going to turn out.
Right.
It's a big box that comes in. Surprising, like,
Cool.
yeah,
All right. Well, thanks for bringing it over.
sure.
Thanks for talking to us too about it. And you can again just look up INVICTA Challenge, and you can find that,
Yes.
or click the links below.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in
wherever
Barnes and
you're watching
Noble,
this.
Amazon, something like that.
Nice.
So.
Thanks for watching. That was our Friday review. Remember to tune in on Wednesdays where we talk about projects that you should be backing, like this one, so you don't miss out. And we'll see you next week. Pew pew.